Taylor, please tell us a little bit about the services that you provide.
So I've had many awakenings in my lifetime, as many of us have as well, and I'll have many more to come. But I have noticed that in my awakening processes, or just in any time of struggle or hardship, something that was really helping me was tarot. It was just a way for me to really organize my thoughts, to really see what was going on from that outside perspective, which is something that I really needed. And I feel like a lot of people need whenever they're going through something that's really heavy. So that's kind of where my journey with tarot started. And it was about 2015. I was working in a salon, and I don't know, it just a lot of things were happening at once. And I was starting to get into tarot. I was starting to get into meditation, and meditation and tarot together was just a really big tool to help me along my journey. A lot of times before a session, I'll take about 10-15 minutes just to focus on the energy of the person that I'm reading, just to see what messages are coming through, just to kind of put myself in their space and their energy, just to kind of connect with them. And that's where a lot of messages will come through, and messages will come through during the reading as well. But that's where a lot of the messages come through, I feel like, without having, how do I say this, without having the intention. So sometimes people may come in for a reading specifically about a relationship, for example, but I feel like during the meditations before the reading, before I even meet the person, is where messages come through that are really needing to be heard. I also have a lot of people I've noticed, and it's usually younger people that are kind of going through a transitional stage. Maybe this is their first awakening or their awakening at the time, and they're not really sure what's going on, what they're meant to be doing, where they're meant to be going. I've noticed that's been happening more frequently in the readings, as people are starting to wake up more, and they're needing some kind of clarity, some kind of guidance, and they're wanting to connect more to their higher self or their guides. And I would say that a big ability of mine is clear cognizance. And I feel like I've had this for a long time. When I was younger, I remember just kind of knowing things and not actually knowing how I knew them. Yeah, I feel like definitely clear cognizance is one of my abilities in my readings, as well as clear empathy and clear audience as well. So I think a 30-minute reading is definitely a good start, especially if you've never had a reading. Sometimes the readings can be very emotional or overwhelming, depending on what it is that you're coming to the reader for. I do virtual readings as well, so you don't have to be, in Inverness or in the state of Florida to be able to receive a reading from me. I do virtual readings, and actually, virtual readings was really how I started to get into doing readings for other people.